Imagine landing 30 to 40 clients every single month from cold email alone. And I'm not talking about leads, I'm talking about people that are actually paying you for your products and services. Well, that's exactly what sending 100,000 emails a month with the right setup can do for your business. But there is something that so many people are getting fundamentally wrong right now. You're probably expecting the answer to be some AI tool that hyper-personalized emails at scale so that everyone feels like you're emailing them a one-of-one email. Because that is exactly what everyone's pushing right now, but actually, that's the problem. In 2026, everyone is pushing email personalization, which means everyone's emails sound the exact same. So in this video, I'm going to show you how we approach cold email a little bit differently. This is the actual method behind sending 100,000 cold emails a month, actually getting not only replies, not only calls, but customers. By the end, you're going to have everything you need to set up your cold email campaigns, scale them up to 100,000 a month, and start getting those customers essentially on autopilot. So let's go ahead and dive in. First, I want to talk about the AI personalization trap, because every cold email video I watch, every tweet that I see, they're all saying the same thing. You need to use AI to personalize your emails. I am telling you, I'm trying to scream from the rooftops. That is completely wrong. I want to show you an example of an AI personalized email that is just not very effective, that people think is the holy grail of cold email copy. So just take a look at these emails. Your prospects are getting, at minimum, I'm talking minimum 15 of these a day. Hi, Sarah. I noticed that Apex Marketing recently expanded your team and brought on 3 new account managers. Congrats on the growth. I've been following your work in the performance marketing space, and I'm really impressed by the results you're driving for your clients. We help agencies like yours streamline their outbound sales process, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's just disgusting. If you run a business, you probably get emails like this every day yourself. I know that I do. Would you be open to a quick 15-minute call next week to explore how we could help Apex Marketing scale even faster? This type of email will never work. We have our fake research opener, we have our generic flattery, we have our vague value prop, and we have our open to a quick call. I provided absolutely no value in this email, no context about who I am, just a fake personalized email that doesn't work. It might have worked in 2023, but I'm telling you, people are getting these emails every day. They're essentially just glossing right over it. And that's kind of the ironic thing about AI personalization. The whole point of it was supposed to make you stand out. Well, it's doing the exact opposite. Not only are you not standing out, but you're blending in amongst the sea of thousands of cold emailers. So you're probably asking, if this doesn't work, what actually works? And the good news for you is it's actually a lot more simple than you might think. So this is an example of a style of email that consistently gets me a 2, 3, sometimes even 4% positive reply rate, which if you know anything about sending cold email at scale, that's fantastic. Look at how much more simple this email is. We help marketing agencies book 30 plus calls every month using cold email. We handle everything, the targeting, the copy, the infrastructure, the sending. You just show up to the calls. Want me to show you how it works? And my name. So we have our short, curiosity-driven subject. We lead with the exact outcome. We remove all friction, and we have a very low commitment CTA. The reason that this works is because the value is in the offer, the deliverables, not pretending to know the person. This email literally took 10 minutes to write, and it gets thousands of people to reply with 0 changes because it is value first. So the secret isn't in fancy writing tricks. It's actually just an understanding. What does my market actually want? What's valuable to them? If you're reaching out to agency owners as an example, what do they want? They don't want a personalized email. They want more clients. So tell them exactly how you're going to get them more clients. Don't dance around it. Don't try to be clever. Just be direct. You will stand out from the noise, I promise you. So if you just look at these 2 emails side by side, one took an AI tool 30 seconds to personalize. The other took a human maybe 10 minutes to write really, really well. That second email can get sent to thousands of people with 0 changes because the value is in the offer, not pretending you know the person. But there's a little bit of a problem, and this is where most people get in trouble. They send this to 500 people, maybe they get, say, 3 replies, they say it's not working, and they give up. But they're wrong because they're not thinking about the most important part of the whole cold email game. I want to walk you through the math of successful cold emailing. So let's say you send 1,000 emails a month. You get 15 positive replies. You get 6 calls booked. And by the way, these are pretty solid metrics. This would mean everything else is on point. And you're lucky if you close 1 client. But the approach that we recommend is sending 100,000 emails. This is what works. I'm telling you, after sending over literally probably 100 million emails over the last 7 years, this is what works. Let's say you get 1,500 positive replies, responses, give or take. That's only a 1.5% positive reply rate. Let's say you book 40% of those, turn into 600 calls. Well, now you're closing 30 to 60 clients per month, essentially automated, because you have simple copy, you have your infrastructure set up, and you're blasting out these emails. The point is that volume negates luck. The email didn't change, the offer didn't change. The only thing that changed is volume. And I know your first question is going to be, well, won't sending 100,000 emails land me in spam? The answer is, yeah, absolutely, if you do it wrong. But that is why setting up the infrastructure matters just as much as what you write, what your targeting is. And that is what I see so many people getting just completely wrong. So the infrastructure side of this. Well, the old way is essentially going to Google Workspace. Maybe you sign up for 150 Google Workspace accounts and you're spending hours, and I'm talking hours, more like days and weeks, of DNS configuration per domain. It's taking weeks to set up and warm up. There's no automated health monitoring, and a couple bad emails can ruin that entire Google Workspace infrastructure because they connect accounts to one another and they understand when spam is going out from someone at scale. What I do and what I recommend you do is using a tool called MailScale, where you essentially can set up 150 plus accounts in 60 seconds, maybe 10 minutes max, instead of spending weeks and months on it. It's 5 times cheaper at least than Google Workspace. Your DNS, your authentication, and everything is all automated. The warm-up's automated. You don't have to worry about it. Your domains and your mailboxes are ready to be added to your email sending tool pretty much instantly, and it has self-healing. So it auto-flags domains that are having trouble with deliverability, and it pauses them and lets them cool off and lets them self-heal. So MailScale, just to summarize, lets you skip all of the headache of buying accounts, warming them up, and then nuking them with one bad email. Instead, you can purchase domains, you can purchase mailboxes on top of those domains, and it takes maybe 5 to 6 clicks of a button, and you're basically set up and ready to go. It's incredibly easy and simple. So now that you know the foundation, let's look at some of the results. What happens when you combine this direct email approach with high volume? This is direct data from over 2,000 agencies, including my own, and showing what happens when you can scale cold email campaigns. So here we have 100 million emails sent. We have a 1.8% positive reply rate. Not bad. We have a 90 to 100% inbox placement. This is mandatory because without this, we will never be able to continue to scale, as our domains will get flagged. If you're sending this scale like these 2,000 agencies are, you're landing about 32 clients a month, and that's scalable. You can keep going, you can scale it back if you need help, and the metrics are honestly very, very simple to understand. You can see the different totals from week 1, 2, 3, and 4. You can see the positive reply rates, you can see the calls booked. It's essentially a funnel. If you know anything about funnel, it's you get as many people in the top of it as possible, and you're gonna have way more people at the bottom of the funnel. These are real analytics from direct, well-written emails. No AI personalization, no tricks, just a great offer at scale. So that's 32 clients a month. Let's say you just wanted 2 clients a month. Well, I mean, you can just reverse engineer the numbers. You don't have to send near as many emails, but the point is you can scale it back or scale it up at will, and that is the beauty of this infrastructure setup. So the point is, guys, you want to write a direct, irresistible email. You don't want to use this silly AI personalization, but it is equally important that your infrastructure and sending tools are set up in a way that allow you to scale without getting flagged by the system. You can simply let the math do the work here. It's really not complicated, but it's what most people are not doing because everyone is chasing this AI hype that is totally overblown and not even helpful for your campaigns. So now you got the playbook for sending 100,000 emails per month, landing clients consistently, being able to scale up or scale down just depending on what you need right now in your business. But cold email is changing incredibly fast, and there's a big shift happening right now. Unfortunately, most people haven't even noticed this. So if you click this video, I'm gonna explain exactly what AI is about to do and currently doing to cold email. There's something coming that nobody is talking about, and I wanna make sure that you are on the right side of it. So click this video and I'll see you there.